Hello everybody, this is Charles and I am back with another toy review, this time for Bandai's exclusive, Tamashii exclusive metal build double riser. Alright, as you can see, this box is really big, it hardly fits into my screen. So this is the box it comes with, and once you've taken out this box, you get this metal build Gundam double riser box. Let me just move the camera a little bit. So this is the metal build Gundam box. Look at the size of my hand versus the box. It's really big. Alright. Front, back, a lot of box art over here, very nice. Okay, without further ado, I'm going to bring the toy over, and here is a Gundam Double Riser. Alright, so cool, this is a Gundam Double Riser, lots of diecast, very heavy. In terms of, let's say, coloring compared to the previous 7 swords, I've done a comparison, and actually I can do a comparison here. Here's a 7 sword. And here is a Gundam Double Riser. You can't really tell from the resolution of my camera, but basically the color, the blue color for this is a little less less bright, just a tinge less bright compared to this one. So if you could tell, you can't tell from my poor resolution. I'm so sorry for the resolution of my camera. But basically the blue for this double riser is brighter, slightly brighter than the one for this. I'm not sure if it was intended or because there is some inconsistency in the paint they're using. They might not be able to get the same color exactly. But this color is definitely a slightly brighter. In terms of difference wise, okay, markings wise, there's a little bit of difference. For example, you look at the marking over here versus the marking over here is different. Alright, and here the marking of double O riser is in black, here is in white. Looking at the chest, you see this white line goes all the way from front to back, all the way to the top, whereas for here, it just goes halfway. From here to here, it doesn't cover this top part here. So minor paint differences here, but I'm not sure whether it's an improvement or whatsoever. But my 7th sword, basically the waist is a little loose, the feet are quite loose. As you can see, I can move them easily. I'm not sure it's because I displayed them for a long time and the weight caused it to be loose. But in comparison, the double riser, tighter waist and much tighter feet as well. So that to me is a plus point. So without further ado, I'm just going to go through more on the toy itself. Articulation wise, I think I've gone through in my... If you want to know more details, go to my 7 swords review. Head 360, you can get this over here. This thing moves, the arms move. Joints generally tighter, just that for the thigh, the thigh joint is not as tight. Basically for this, you can move up. It's not as tight, you can actually shift it down. The other side for me is pretty okay. See, it's pretty tight, but for this side, see, it moves down. Not a big issue to me because I probably will be posing standing anyway. And I think for those of you who want to pose it in the stand, there shouldn't be an issue either, because it holds well. It holds well. Generally, let me just show you, it holds well. If I were to, let's say, pose him this way, as such, he won't drop. He will still hold. He won't drop. So actually, there's no issues to posing per se. As for whether the joints are across the board loose, a little bit looser, I have no idea. Oh, another difference I had to point out. For this 7 sword, the green parts are more luminous compared to the green part here. So the green parts here are a dull green, whereas this is a bright luminous green. So this has some product differentiation, which I actually like. So yeah, so I'm gonna put the 7 sword aside. Yeah. So this, okay, it's really wonderful. So what have I done for this piece? Basically, it's more or less the same as everything. You have a lot of articulation. Double jointed elbows. You also have an additional wrist joint over here. The wrist over here moves front back. Okay, rather sideways. And you can actually take this shield out. Okay, this shield out. And what you can do is you can actually put them together. So what you need to do is to slide this down. Alright. And you slide this down. Okay, doesn't matter which one. And then you just tap them together. as such. Okay, let me just tap them tightly. See, there's no seams, and then you can actually put them in either hands. There's this pegs over here for you to fit it in, so you just pull it in, and you have a massive shoe over here. All right, and of course it comes with 2 swords as well. All right, these 2 swords, I've seen some Hong Kong guy in the Hong Kong forums. He actually got 2. He had 2 left swords. So this here is 2 of this. So this is something quite unfortunate. I'm not sure whether it's across the board. I've so far not seen any complaints from the Japanese version, because as we know, Bandai Tamashii has the Hong Kong wing and the Hong Kong side and the Japanese side. I know all of them are made in China, but we wouldn't know whether the more stringent in quality check for the Japanese market versus the Hong Kong market. So we never know. But so far, I know there's some complaints for this piece from the Hong Kong collectors for the Hong Kong version. Japanese versions wise, I've not heard any complaint. Mine is the Japanese version. I've got a couple of pieces of this. I only opened one. I'm not gonna open all. But so far the one I opened is nice. Apart from that slightly loose joint is nice. And another thing to note is that this swords actually hold better on the waist of double O riser compared to 7 swords. 7 swords, the swords tend to fall off very easily, which can be a little bit irritating, but for this it holds on really well. It holds on really well, so I like it a lot. So for now, let me just put the double O riser aside. Alright, and let's go to double Gundam, Gundam aside, and let me just look at the riser. Okay, so this is the riser. It's really cool. Nice jet. I have the Tamashii version, but I'm not opening it. I'm just keeping it sealed, so I can't do a comparison. Over here, it's really nice because look at the detail of this piece. Yes, the landing gear, which can be a little difficult to get out. So I'm actually not gonna show the landing gear over here, but you can actually take this, and this, or you can actually land. And in terms of details wise, alright, here you can actually extend it out, okay, to show more thrusters, okay, similar for the other side. Just pull it slightly out, alright, and over here you can actually just pull this out. You can actually extend and show some laser or falcon cannon thingy over here, so which is very, very cool. And of course the wings can move, open up fully. And for here, the instruction says to actually pull this out and this will open up. But I tend not to want to do it because you see there's some decals there which I do not wish to scratch. So it's actually much easier for you to just pull these 2 sides up. It works the same way, see? So it spreads out. So it's a fully spread out double riser. And then what else to add? GN sword, okay? You can actually flip out. Okay, you can flip out this tab over here. Okay, you flip out this tab over here, and you can actually slot it at the bottom. There's 2 tabs to actually tab it into, and this looks really, really awesome, really cool. Double the O riser, wow, with this GN sword, and it stands by itself. Even without a stand, let me just keep these wings and show you. It stands by itself. See, it stands really well by itself. So this is really, really, really awesome and really cool. I love this piece. All right, and details wise, really awesome as well. And the cockpit, you can actually change it to one of a drone, which I am not gonna do it in this review. Just take this out. Okay, flip this, done. Okay, this is the best weapon it has. Okay, now when this toy was released, everybody was wondering whether it includes a GN3 sword. Yes, it does. Wonderful, splendid toy. All right, and this I'm gonna keep it. So right now what I'm going to do, I'm going to combine, okay, I'm going to combine double Gundam with O riser. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take out this shield part, alright, just take out the, at the back over here, I'm going to take out the swords as well. Okay, and just another note for these 2 swords at the back, okay, they come separate, you got to slot them in, okay. It's a bit tough to slot them in, so really be careful when you do it, alright. Okay, so first up, what I want to do for this, you will want to actually remove the GN drives. But before that, let me just show you this. I'm going to take this out, just pluck it out. It's really easy. So for the GN drive, it doesn't matter which side. It's different. You need a new GN drive to actually fit it in. So what you do is you slide this in over here. I find it's much easier to actually slide it in first before fitting it on. So, but personal preference. So over here, there's a catch for you to slide in. You slide in and it locks in really tight. Alright, locks in really tight. And similar for the other side. I'm just gonna slide it in and lock it in. Alright, I'm just gonna take out the GN drives for double Gundam. Okay, put them at the sides, and I'm just gonna fit it in. So over here, there's catches to actually fit it in over here. This fits in over here and locks in very tightly in place. Oh, and I forgot to mention this part moves as well. Anyhow, similar for the other side. Lock it in place. And as you can see, this joint is really tight because it can actually support the wings spread outwards. So this is really cool. Okay, you can put it down. It's supposed to be this way. GM drives are closed. Okay, moving to the back, you gotta pull out this blue tab so it exposes this. Another QC issue that was mentioned by the Hong Kong collectors was that let me just transform this. So to transform this, you need to pull this out a little bit. Okay, slide it down over here, and you need to leave these two tabs up. According to some Hong Kong collectors, they are missing this tab that taps inside for the old Gundam. So it's actually an assembly error, but you actually won't be able to see it from the box because it's like this. So in order for you to know whether it's missing or not, you have to like really open it and check it. Okay, so that's another problem that the Hong Kong collectors face. Some of them, not all of them. So what you do right now, you actually plug this into the hole. Okay, lock these two tabs in place, lock them securely. Alright, hole riser, and there you have very nice double O riser. Wow, impressive. And of course, double O riser isn't complete without his GN sword, which I'm going to put in right now. Actually, changed the fist earlier on before the review to save time. So what you need to do, you actually slot the handle in. Okay, the handle might be difficult to slot in the fist, so what I would do, I will actually take the fist out first. I will actually slot the handle into the fist first, alright, beforehand. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to slot the fist back in with the handle. Okay, I'm gonna get the catch. Alright, and over here, this catch actually locks in over here as well. Alright, and then you flip it down, there's another catch at the bottom. Okay, that actually locks this in place. So once you get this, align it a little bit. Let me just take a quick look at the back. Okay, I need to align this a little bit, so I need to shift this a little bit first. Okay, lock it in place. So when you lock this in place, you'll notice that this thing actually aligns really nicely. And this thing, clicky. Same for the other side, clicky. Wow. This is only clicky part of the toy anyway, but it's really cool and really awesome. So here we have a complete assembled double O riser. Okay, it's a little back heavy because of the riser. Okay, let me just shift this a little bit. Probably need to push my display a little bit backwards. Alright, my background a little bit backwards. Okay, this thing is really big because of the riser at the back. So this is really taking a lot of space. You can probably display two figures with this, but yes, this actually takes up a lot of space. But anyhow, this is really cool, really awesome. And flipping out the sword, this is really drop dead gorgeous. Right? This is really drop dead gorgeous. And yes, this is Tamashii release set, limited exclusive release set. It's not cheap, alright? It's not cheap. I got it after shipping everything else. I can't remember how much. I bought quite a number of this, a lot of these pieces. So it's really not cheap. Okay, this is not cheap. But if we know the value of metal build double riser, no, 7 sword and double riser, you will know that this is a piece to keep and to invest in, because prices are definitely going to go up for this piece. As of right now, what I know, I think it's selling easily on eBay. Secondary market prices about US dollars 350 and above, 350 and above right now. So I'm pretty sure that I'm absolutely sure this piece in time to come is gonna get more value. So this is really an absolute nice piece to have, be it for collection or be it for investment. It's really nice piece to have. Oh, and I'm gonna put these two swords in. No, I'm just gonna leave it out because I think putting it in may be a little bit of overkill, but never mind. and just do it anyway. So I'm gonna put the swords in here, one on each side. Over here. Okay. Cool. Let me just do a little bit of adjustment for the pose. Really awesome. Gonna pull the wings slightly out. I'm gonna take a look over here. Yes, and cool, we are done. So here is a double riser. I'm gonna put in a 7 sword. It's comparison. Please don't drop your sword. And of course, I'm gonna have Axia as well. So these 3 pieces really awesome. Let me just move a little bit to the back so I can capture everybody. Can I? Okay, backdrop dropping. Cool. So we see we have all 3 of this. Very nice, very cool, and really sharp looking. And I can say Metal Build is really an awesome series. So far, it's been really good. Even for Metal Build Freedom Gundam, I know a lot of people have issues with the paint job of Freedom Gundam, but to me, it's still a very well done piece, and I really love it. I was hoping for Strike Freedom for the next Metal Build, but apparently what we'll be getting is Destiny Gundam, which looking at the prototypes and looking at the artwork, it's really nice and really awesome. I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm hoping that moving forward, Bandai will give us Strike Freedom as well. So this is a trio, very nice collection, very nice piece. Really get it. No, the only thing I can say is get it. And here's Charles signing off with yet another toy review. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Do stay tuned to my channel for more reviews next time. Hello everybody, this is Charles and I am back with another toy review. This time for Bandai's exclusive, Tamashii exclusive Metal Build Double Riser. Alright, as you can see, this box is really big. It hardly fits into my screen. So this is the box it comes with, and once you've taken out this box, you get this Metal Build Gundam Double Riser box. Let me just move the camera a little bit. So this is the Metal Build Gundam box. Look at the size of my hand versus the box. It's really big. Alright, front, back, a lot of box art over here, very nice. Okay, without further ado, I'm going to bring the toy over, and here is a Gundam Double Riser. Alright, so cool. This is a Gundam Double Riser. Lots of die-cast, very heavy. In terms of, let's say, coloring compared to the previous 7 swords, I've done a comparison, and actually can do a comparison here. Here's a 7 sword, and here is a Gundam Double Riser. You can't really tell from the resolution of my camera, but basically the color, the blue color for this is a little less bright, just a tinge less bright compared to this one. So if you could tell, you can't tell from my poor resolution. I'm so sorry for the resolution of my camera. But basically the blue for this Double Riser is brighter, slightly brighter than the one for this. I'm not sure if it was intended or because there is some inconsistency in the paint they're using. They might not be able to get the same color exactly. But this color is definitely a slightly brighter. In terms of difference, my 7 sword, basically the waist is a little loose. The feet are quite loose, as you can see, I can move them easily. I'm not sure it's because I displayed them for a long time and the weight caused it to be loose, but in comparison, the Double Riser, tighter waist and much tighter feet as well. So that to me is a plus point. So without further ado, I'm just going to go through more on the toy itself. Articulation wise, I think I've gone through in my... If you want to know more details, go to my 7 swords review. Head 360, you can get this wise. Okay, markings wise, there's a little bit of difference. For example, you look at the marking over here versus the marking over here is different. Alright, and here the marking of Double Riser is in black, here is in white. Looking at the chest, you see this white line goes all the way from front to back, all the way to the top, whereas for here, it just goes halfway from here to here. It doesn't cover this top part here. So minor paint differences here, but I'm not sure whether it's an improvement or whatsoever, but